Man.
Hey, Dennis, how are you?
So this is where you keep a few of them at least under roof and under sheets, right?
Yeah.
You got some cool stuff in here. Can we pull back some
Sure,
of these?
sure.
All right, well, let's start with this one.
Okay.
What do we have here?
This is a 56 President Pinehurst two-door wagon.
Pinehurst two-door wagon. And
Pretty much original yeah, it's original shape. Yeah, it's needing some TLC, but it's a pretty nice original car.
yeah, this one deserves to stay inside. I think it does.
Yeah.
But wait, is that a President Speedster over there?
Yes, it is.
A lemon lime President Speedster?
Yes, it is.
Let's go look at that baby.
Okay.
Oh man, this has got to be one of my personal favorites here, the 55 President Speedster. They called it lemon lime. There was an official name,
I'm not sure what the name of it
but
actually
everybody
is.
calls it lemon lime. And wild interior too. It's leather and that
Saddle-stitched leather.
diamond pattern. Now this looks like a restoration.
Actually, it wasn't. It's an
Really?
original car. Yeah, it's the original car. The guy passed away, and I bought it from his wife.
Unbelievable. As the plastic sheets billow in the breeze. This is like Christmas, man. Oh, look at the bullet. Chrome center, that's got to be a 50, right?
Right. That's an original car.
These are such wild looking cars. You know, this was back when they were making them. They always said you couldn't tell whether they were coming or going because the back looks so much like the front.
Yeah, pretty similar.
But another nice driving old car.
Oh, just a wonderful little original car. Drives perfect.
But you knew it was a Studi when you saw that. And that was supposedly the design influence was a P-38 Lightning
Right.
fighter airplane. And it kind of looks like it, you know? Kind of looks like a dual fuselage P-38. Now next to that though, that's got to be one of the rarest Studi trucks out there, right?
Yeah, it really is. This is another one of the Granatelli trucks. This was ordered by Paxos Products as the tow vehicle to take the Avanti to the salt flats for the land speed when they set the land speed record in '63. This is a really weird truck. It's a R2 supercharged Champ pickup with a car 4-speed, power disc brakes on a straight axle front end.
Man.
And
this was the tow vehicle.
this was the tow vehicle.
That had to be a sight too.
Pretty wild ride.
This
actually.
thing towing an Avanti out onto the salt flats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be great. Well, I tell you what, you got a few outside in the sunlight, all cleaned up. Let's go have a look at those.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll cover this up. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Oh, these are nice, Scott. You know, they look better with the plastic sheets off of them.
Probably
They really do.
I'm sure they do.
These are three beautiful cars, and of course, Studebakers are all beautiful. All original cars, right?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll start with the oldest. We have here a,
48 Commander convertible.
man, beautiful car. Original or I guess you've restored
I
it.
restored this car about 20 years ago.
Okay.
Just a basic cosmetic restoration. It was just a nice original car that we just painted and put a new interior in.
Correct color?
It's original color, balsam green metallic.
Oh, this must have been a blast to drive around.
It is.
And you still drive this baby, right?
Yeah.
You restored it 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Holds up really nice, I must
Yeah,
say.
well, they don't get driven a whole lot.
Nice, and I like the lines.
Available, there's no problem finding anything for the car. It's just an easy deal.
It is amazing, and I guess that's just because they had so many parts around when they went down. Is that it?
Well, the parts warehouse was still full when they shut down. So they were still tooled up for years of production, and they just closed the doors, basically.
So there's tons of NOS stuff out there.
It's probably the largest NOS parts stash anywhere in the country. It's for Studebaker parts.
Wow. Boy, this baby does drive nice.
Doesn't it?
It really drives nice. And it's never been apart, so
No, it's never been apart.
So this is pretty much
It's absolutely the way it was.
a 38,000 mile 1962. Yeah, you gotta love that. Well, Scott, that was a mighty nice cruise.
Thanks.
What do you say we take out one of Studi's hot rods?
Why not?
All right. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Now, Scott, that's a nice, it's awful nice Lark, but I've always been a Hawk fan personally, and this is a beautiful one. 58 Golden Hawk, right? What a radical body style. These fins are so cool. But as I understand, they were just grafted onto the 53 fender, right?
They're just bolted on, actually. It's got screws holding them on and molding over the top.
Love the exhaust tips.
Dual
I mean, those
exhaust,
were,
yeah.
they just look so great. Beautiful car. Now, this is, you restored this?
No, this car's 100% original.
Man. So interior too. I mean,
Interior's all original interior. It's never been touched.
Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful engine turn dash and Stuart Warner gauges, right? Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful condition. How many miles?
It actually has 80,000 miles on it, believe it or not.
Well, she doesn't look like it.
No, it's been unbelievably well taken care of.
It's got what, Kelsey Hayes wires on it?
Yeah, I think they were a dealer option type deal they were
Even
put
with
on. They
the
were on there when I got it.
Studebaker S on it. Oh, they look great. All right, now this was the whole package. This is a supercharged model,
Supercharged model, yeah.
right? Well, let's have a look at it. Oh yeah, they use McCullough and Paxton's.
Right, these are McCullough's. They didn't use the Paxes till the early 60s. These were all McCullough blowers.
289, plenty of horsepower.
Plenty of horsepower, runs good.
It's another, you know, it's an original car, but it's kind of a driver. I mean, you use it.
It's a driver. We drive it. That's it.
Can I drive it?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's close this baby up and get behind the wheel of a supercharged Golden Hawk. And I can drive it?
Yes, you can.
Yes. I do love Hawks. Any trick to this one? Turn the key, right?
Yeah, turn the key. Hit the gas once or twice.
Ooh, she sounds a little different, doesn't she?
Yeah. A little more motor in this
A
one.
little more motor in this one. Well, let's go motoring. Oh yeah, you can feel this thing's got some power. You know, it's like wanting to go. I love the story about the guy you got it from, though. Had all these Ferraris and other exotics, and one
Studebaker,
One
one American car in his whole collection.
But how did he feel about that? Did he like the car?
Oh, he loved it. He had it for years, and he was just ready to move on to something different. And
You were there.
I happened to be there at the right time.
You're a lucky man.
And these weren't cheap. This car was like $5,700
Really?
in 1958.
Is that because of the supercharger
Yeah,
option?
because of the supercharger and the Hawk and the whole shot.
Wow.
It was a pretty expensive car.
Now, all Hawks didn't have that scoop, did they? Or?
No, just the Golden Hawks. That was to clear the supercharger.
Oh, was that what it was? Is it a steel?
It's fiberglass.
It's fiberglass. And the transmission in these was Borg Warner?
Borg Warner.
So that was a pretty rugged, I mean, everything about Studebaker was rugged.
Yeah,
I bet it gets looks.
gets a lot of looks.
Do people even know what it is?
Yeah, most of them do.
Really?
Most people know it's a. I'm not sure they all know it's a supercharged car, what it is, but they all know it's a Studebaker.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot. I think everybody needs one of these. Everybody should have a Golden Hawk. Wow, what a blast this has been for a Studi guy like me. Scott's got some great cars, some real diamonds in the rough, but some beautiful originals like this Hawk. I'm telling you, I'm coming back when those diamonds are done, because he does nice work. But right now, it's supercharger time.